Hi everyone. Um, so my name is Mustafa. I'm the sole creator of this project, which is website security vulnerability and traffic forecasting using VirusTotal and similar web API. So the inspiration for this project, the need to reduce exposure to viruses or vulnerabilities cannot be overemphasized in today's digital world. In addition, it has become increasingly important to forecast web traffic for a number of reasons, including planning server capacity, forecasting future revenues. For instance, Amazon has different sites for different parts of the world. Hence, access to the future web traffic forecast will help them appraise their future revenues. Also, website evaluation based on conversion rates, traffic, session information and traffic, or page views. An interested investor or buyer can make an informed valuation of a site. So what does the application do? The application automatically generates a security report for a domain entered by a client or user. You can produce security reports for any domain provided it is active and valid. In addition, it will also create or generate a report of the web traffic data as well as a plot for a 3-year forecast. For now, we have limited this part to only BBC News, since we were only able to access the extensive web traffic information of bbc.com. So how was the application built? The data for the application were retrieved using the VirusTotal API and similar web APIs. The challenges we ran into, it was at first difficult to retrieve web traffic data with similar web due to the recurrent internal server errors. The API specification provided on the AWS Data Exchange Marketplace was unusable on Postman without some tweaks. We had to manually disable API key requirements, among others. The accomplishments we are proud of. So being able to retrieve traffic data using the similar web API after so many trials and producing the HTML reports. What we make API calls with Postman, Python, Butter 3, and we're able to use our Facebook Prophet for time series forecasting. Our future goal is to with access to more data, we would create a more robust application that can produce reports for an extensive number of sites, from business to entertainment. Next, deploy and then continue with CI/CD. Thank you. So just to give you a brief demonstration of how the application works, once you run all the code here, let me see. The application will automatically generates the reports and save it in the current working directory. So let me run ourselves. So it's going to request for a domain. So I'll enter bbc.com. Once that is entered, it will run the models and then create a report containing the charts and some tables as well. You can see the report has been generated here. And when we open to see what it contains, we have the HTML report. It says automated virus data analysis report of BBC. Here we can see the community score, which is 0 out of 96. So no vendor flagged bbc.com as malicious. Mission date is given as well. Then security vendors analysis. All vendors tagged it as or assessed it as harmless. We also have the last DNS records, the who is lookup as well. Then for the time series analysis and forecasts of the site, we have first off the plot of the web traffic from desktop views. So we have that. You can see three major spikes here. We have the forecast components showing daily and yearly trends. We also have the change point of the data, adjusted trend plot as well. So back to our notebook. for the three key spikes here, we found that the different points in time where we had these spikes were November 4th, 2020, February 24th, 2022, and September 8th, 2022 as well. And the key events, quick takes on that. On For the first spike, right, which is the highest of the three spikes, um, key events reported on BBC News were Tigray military intervention, the US official withdrawal from the Paris Agreement for the cause of the biggest spike of all. And the second one, the event on that day was the Russia invasion of Ukraine. Then the last was the death of Queen Elizabeth II. You can hit here. So Wikipedia actually referenced BBC News.com as the official anchor of this news on that day. So probably that would have contributed to the referral traffic. Remove the outliers, and then we did our forecasting, and then we obtained those plots and automatically generated the HTML report. Thank you.